Hey yo! Welcome everybody to Salamander Racing. I am Salamander. Most people just call me Sal. We are running the Gran Turismo PHG World Series, round number 5 at the Nurburgring in Group 4 cars. I'm going to get right to it because I need to get some practice on medium tires. I haven't put any practice on medium tires, which is not great. So I'm going to jump right in, and we will be starting this race in about 12 minutes. Or starting the qualifying for this race in about 12 minutes. Sorry, keeping the comments brief. We're going to run this first race, and everybody should know that I am going to be doing the broadcast and commentary for the second split. So after we're done with the race, if everybody wants to stick around, you get to watch the live broadcast, commentary, and everything for the second race. These are 1-hour endurance races, so these are going to be long. These are going to be taxing on the drivers as far as keeping our concentration for a full hour at this, what they call the green hell. It's the track that probably requires the most focus and the most concentration to keep your car on the track. For a whole hour, this is going to be real interesting. Hey, Ecstasy.
Ecstasy said, "Hey Sal, waving hand, good luck out there tonight."
Thank you. You're in split 1, aren't you? Oh yeah, I see you in here.
T-Case.
Good luck to you
said,
as well.
Good luck.
T-Case. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Wish we could have you in the booth. I know you got some stuff going on today. I'm glad you could make it to at least watch. Always great to have you.
Turtle Shell.
Hey, Turtle
said,
Shell.
GLHF Sal.
Thank you for stopping in. Thanks for the good luck. We are going to do our best.
T-Case said, going to be a tough one for Sid. T-Case said, sure.
Yeah, you got that right. I'm really a little worried because I haven't gotten any practice on hards or mediums. I'm running mediums right now. This is literally the first lap I've put down on mediums. Actually, it doesn't feel too much different from soft, so that's good. But I believe we are probably going to need to put down a good 3 laps on mediums, so I need to make sure I'm good to go with this. Hards will probably be 1 lap, so it's going to be a matter of whether I start on hards and get it out of the way, do it as the last lap, or do it in the middle, because we have to use
Turtle Shell.
all 3 compounds.
Second split past my bedtime. Cole_trickle said, good luck.
Thanks, Cole. Appreciate you stopping in. Alright, who forgot to cut Jorge's internet connection? I think he's going to be the favorite in this one. So far, the mediums really don't feel much of any different from the softs, which honestly is the same kind of thing I found when I ran this in NRL, is that the mediums and the softs were so similar. Just worried about how the hards are going to act.
Turtle Shell said, my plan 1 hard 3, soft rest medium.
Yeah, that's my plan too. It's likely to be 7 laps, so it's going to be like a 3, 3, and 1. So it's just a matter of breaking that up. Woo! Alright. Bring this thing home. Got this one last corner that gives me fits. If we get past
Shell
that, we're good to go.
Said,
right here.
Who is streaming the broadcast?
Leo is streaming the broadcast for this split 1, and then I am taking over and streaming the broadcast for split 2. So for anybody who wants to watch the live broadcast with commentary, go over to Leo's channel, and then come back here for when the second split starts, or leave both of them open. Certainly want people to stick around and watch me from my point of view. That's always fun.
Jack_Skellington said,
Hey Jack.
So are you racing and commentating?
I am racing in split 1. I am commentating in split 2. I will commentate my point of view during split 1, but Leo is actually going to be doing the broadcast commentary on his channel.
Jack_Skellington said, okay. Cole_Trickle said, my knee is too sore to go over there. Jack_Skellington said, which car for you?
I'm running the Genesis G70. It's the one I am able to control the best. I desperately wanted to run the Corvette, but I just had a hard time keeping it on the track for for 2 laps straight. I'd like get around 1 lap and then I'd mess up the next one. And it just seemed to, I just couldn't be consistent with it as much as I wanted to use it. So I tried, I think, 4 or 5 cars, and the G70 is the one I've been able to get
Turtle
the best time.
Shell said, have fun.
Sounds good,
Going
Turtle
to
Shell.
pass out likes.
All right, we only got 3 minutes.
Jack_Skellington said, okay.
Yep.
I'm running vet.
The vet's fast. I feel like I could have had a competitive or maybe even a better time in the vet, but I don't know. And maybe it was just I was trying too hard with it. Even if it's mental, I needed to make sure to have a car that mentally I'm good with, comfortable with, and the G70 seems to be that. And I qualified really well in it. Of all the qualifiers, I think I was 7th, so I've clearly got some pace in it, so I just need to remain consistent through this race. Yeah, and look at this, with all the DR ranking, I'm ranked 10th DR-wise of everybody who's in here, so
said,
we've got a strong,
I'm so used to vet, it suits me best.
set of drivers in this first split. Yeah. In the dailies, I do run the vet a lot. It's kind of my go-to.
Jack_Skellington said, be back later.
All right, Jack. Put the softs on, because we're going to be starting qualifying here. So, guys, once all this gets going, I may not talk as much, and I may not respond. Don't be offended. But I'm definitely going to be having to concentrate hard on this one. So just FYI.
Cole_Trickle said, focus. KW47 said, beaming face with smiling eyes, waving hand.
Hey, K-Dub. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate that.
KW47 said, anytime thumbs up.
Everybody who's dropped in, please remember to hit that like button. That helps out. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. That helps out too.
X-Wickox said, GL my
Wicko.
friend, watch out for banana peels.
Sure thing, Wicko. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Definitely going to watch out for the Mario Kart banana peels.
X-Wickox.
It's good to have you here.
Can't believe I made it for a race finally. Should be starting qualifying any second. Trying to get a feel for the track and the tires. Alright, there we go. Got the starting soon. Stream Elements said, thanks for tuning in. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Couldn't quite save it. Alright, so got that out of the way. Hit the wall. Now we don't do that in the race. Or during qualifying. Alright, here we are. Qualifying for round 5. the old fuel burn strategy. Burn off as much as we can on this outlap.
Carlos Tate said, Jai.
Hello, Carlos. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you enjoy the race. We're going to be racing in Split 1, and we're going to be doing broadcast commentary for Split 2. This is the boring part of qualifying, guys, where we just relaxingly go around the Nurburgring and burn off as much fuel as possible. The next lap will be the hot lap. That's the one where we try to put down a time. Oh, Jorge dropped back somewhere. I was going to let Jorge around me because he is way faster than I am, so I didn't want to be right in front of him. Wanted to give him plenty of space. But it looks like he's dropped back. Granted, Racer 51 is also fast, so... have to make sure that I'm plenty far ahead so that we don't end up getting into a needing to pass situation. That's going to be the one frustrating thing about this. It's a huge track, so we can give each other plenty of space, but as soon as you catch somebody, it's really hard to pass. I mean, you really run the risk of taking each other out, but definitely slowing each other down.
Sheldologist said, GL Sal.
Hey, Sheldologist, thanks for stopping in.
Said,
I appreciate it.
like and run.
Thank you for the good luck. I get it. Gonna go check out Leo to watch the live broadcast.
Tim Calvert said, what's the YouTube for Leo's broadcast?
Leo is Leo, what is it? Leo 2334, I think is his YouTube. If somebody can go look up Leo's channel and paste it in here, that would be helpful. I'm in the middle of qualifying, so I can't.
Said, good luck, dude.
Thanks, Rude.
Cole _
Thanks for stopping in.
Said, Leo 2443.
Yeah, Leo 2443. He's doing the broadcast for Split 1, and then come back here for Split 2, because I'll be doing the broadcast commentary for Split 2, the second race. Lyric getting far enough ahead. Make sure he's got a good 10-second or so lead. I mean, I'm going to get to this with 10 minutes to qualify on what's likely to be an 8.5 minute-ish lap, so plenty of time. All right, here we go. Hot lap. Oh, overdrove the first corner. That's not how we want to start. Losing the rear end. Keep that rear end under control. Right, there's Lyric up there. Plenty of space, I think. more than I wanted to there, but also trying to play it safe. Banana not too far behind me. To make it so he's not catching me in a bad spot or catching me at all.
Do2 said, "This brings back fond memories, LOL."
Does it? Thanks for stopping by, MD Hop. I do not consider those fond memories. That was a rough race. This is Group 4. This is a lot easier, and there's no rain.
Do2 said, "The practice was way more fun than the race."
Yeah, I really got to know a couple of you guys quite a bit better in that practice, all those practices. I think everybody was kind of freaking out over that race, so I think there was more practice than normal that week.
Said, "Enjoying the
Yeah,
stream.
Bananas caught me.
Remember to hit that like button."
Oh, he's got a pen, though. It's going to get tricky, because it's quite a while before there's like a really good passing zone, unless he does it on this straight, but... bounced a little bit. Definitely got a better exit out of the carousel. Oh, he messed up? He must have. Gives me a little space to work with. Alright, that little jump there was kind of the last tricky spot for me, so... The rest of this should be fairly uneventful. .30, 8:31. Jeez. You guys are putting in some quick times. That 8:31.2 for Rick was faster than his split qualifier. He did an 8:31.5. I did an 8:32 flat, which at the time was my fastest lap I'd run. So we'll see how we end up here. Another 8:31. Ooh, 34 flat. That wasn't my best by any means. Hay with an 8:27. Yeah, figured he'd be at the top. Fast Cougar up there. Estacy's up there. 8:41. Let's see, Turbo, Pichoy, they're not done yet. There's Turbo, 8:34.3. Just ahead of him. Who's next? Pichoy with an 8:33. That drops me to 8th. Did Banana not finish? Alright, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break before this starts. I'll be right back. Real quick. 8th.
Rajadix, Sugar Shuffles. Said. Tim.
RJ, thanks for stopping in.
Sugar Shuffles. Said. https://www.youtube.com/live/xljbtz00fq0
Thanks for stopping in, RJ.
I4OK0B8CLMBT2211.
I am going to start on the hards. Get my one lap of hards out of the way.
Sugar Shuffles. Said. That's Leo. Rajadix, Sugar Shuffles. Said. Hey Sal.
Let's get this hard stint out of the way. Probably switch to softs. Nervous anticipation. We have 12 drivers? Yeah, 12 drivers running this. Alright. 8th, yeah, I'm going to just get my hards out of the way. So I just need to survive this first lap. I need to remember, I may drop back to last, that's fine. Unless these guys also start on hards. Relax.
Stream Elements said, if you'd like a custom livery made for you, or your team, contact me at salamandermnracing@gmail.com.
On hards. Just gotta take it easy. Take it easy, pit after the first lap, and then have, if nobody else does that, I'll have clean laps to run. Just no battling anybody. Just put in some time trial stuff and get the best I can. I'm really hoping for a top 5 if I can. I just gotta not make a mental error. And like I said before, I may not talk much, I may not reply much. I'm gonna be big time concentration mode. Nurburgring demands that, so. All right, here we go. All right, here we go for the Gran Turismo PHG World Series Season 1, Round 5 at Nurburgring Endurance in Group 4 cars. I qualified 8th. Starting on hard tires to get that out of the way. All 3 compounds are required in this race. So we're going to survive the first lap is the goal. And then go from there. Lyric with a penalty right off the bat. I thought Better Dan wasn't going to make this race. Glad to see him here. He's right behind me. Oh, tell me that's not a pen. Good, it wasn't. Kept it just within the boundary, I bet. We lost ecstasy already? Or if they had a connection problem. Let Dan take that. He had been patiently following me. I don't know if he's also on hard tires or not. Turbo right behind me is quick. Banana. Oh, jeez. Everybody in this lobby is quick. I mean, everybody in this lobby can put down some crazy fast laps. There's nobody to count out in this lobby. So I'm pretty happy I'm hanging with people with running on the hard tire. Curious how many others are getting the hard tire out of the way. I would guess it's some of them, because I can't imagine I'd be hanging with some of these guys if they're on mediums, or softs for that matter. But if I am, that's a good sign. It's a very good sign. Turbo's anxious to get around me, which I wouldn't blame him for. Might be holding them guys up if they're on the better tire. Right, all these guys got the slip up there. I don't. Kind of hoping to stay with Better Dan so I could have the slip through this section. Then again, I think the G70 has more top end than McLaren that I think he's in. That could be a problem. When we get to this part, Turbo was smart and just gave me a bump. Appreciate that, Turbo. Remaining patient, good. Yeah, Lyric is struggling, surprisingly. Ooh. Lyric's really struggling. Got out of the bottom of the carousel, that's not what you want to do. Alright, gotta remember to pit. Alright, I should get around Lyric here. Guys, that's fine. Anticipated that. Give me a little slipstream, a little extra speed. Need to not get into them at the end here. Turbo lost it, and then I got into him. There were others. I'm not going to refuel. See if maybe I can get ahead of them guys on soft snow. I'm only going to be able to go 3 laps on softs anyway. A number of us started on hard, so... Oh, Banana went out on softs. Must not have refueled. Turbo must have refueled. Well, I don't think I lost a lot of time in that spin, but still not what I wanted to have happen. Not see if Turbo also went on softs or if he went on mediums. Dang it. I got a pen for that. Rear end kicked out on me. There we go, that's how I wanted to go around that corner. Alright, the fact I'm pulling away from turbo, I'm assuming he took mediums. Normally I would not be getting away from turbo. I mean, it's catching me the whole time on the previous lap when we were definitely on the same tire, so he's got to be on a different tire now, I would think. Whoa. Ah, I think I was going to go off in the grass. Wow, Racer 51. He must be having an issue. I just caught him by like 2 seconds. Racer 51 is no slouch. Off. Oh my god. Okay. Let's capitalize on this. That's unexpected. And it's 6 seconds up, and getting further with that penalty. That penalty is harsh. All right, no more penalties. Got 2 more laps on softs here. Yeah, look, turbo's just reeling me in after that penalty. Alright, a little over the quarter of the way done. And it's 7 seconds up now. Means I've got some serious time to make up. Last lap I shifted up into 6th way too soon. Did it right that time. Whoa! Overdid the exit, but didn't crash. Tires shouldn't be dirty. Now the turbo's catching me. Too much of that inside curb. Car got bouncy, had to slow way down. Yeah, turbo's got me down to 2.3 seconds. Shouldn't have the slip for this long section though. Keep him out of my slip here. In fact, I had a better exit there. Spend this long flat out section getting away from him a little bit. And Banana's up to 9.3 ahead, so he's definitely got pace on me. I just realized Jorge with the fastest lap at an 8:26. Oh man, I gotta watch out for those curbs. Very good. He's not in my slip. Almost halfway done. One more lap on these soft tires. Fuel's good. Lyric's is out on the hard tire, so I shouldn't have to worry about him. But Turbo found his rhythm. Turbo had a problem. That gives me a whole bunch of breathing room. Wow, he really had a problem. He's lost 2 spots even. Alright, gotta be wary of these tires. They are burning down. That got close. slow down for this turn a little more now that the tires are worn. Gotta be mindful of that. They definitely slid a bit. Should be safe through here. Reeling in Shaggy, but I'm pretty sure he's on either mediums or hards, so that's not totally unexpected. Oh, missed the carousel there. Oh, I was really hoping to maybe have caught up to Shaggy by the time we got to this part here. Catch some slip. That's not going to happen. Alright, got to switch over to mediums for the last 3 laps here. These softs are dead. It's going to be at least 3 laps. Might have to start a 4th, so I'm going to get like... Might as well just put in 4 laps of fuel. Even if I start a 4th lap, there's only a 3-minute runoff, so there's no way I'd finish that 8th lap overall. Mediums. I think this fills up pretty fast, so we'll get it to 4 laps. I take it back, that was slower than I thought. 3.6 ought to do it. From the little bit of testing I did on mediums, they felt an awful lot like the softs, so I shouldn't have to baby this too much. boy, did something happen? So I'm ahead of Pete Choi by 16. What happened to Racer 51? Or Turbo, for that matter. This, unless they put in a lot more fuel. That would have had to have been a lot more fuel. Really, the question is going to be is who still has to pit and whether or not I'll be able to jump them. That's really what it comes down to at this point. Hit the brakes a little later than I had been, thinking maybe I could make that work. Nope, I gotta stick to my original braking point. Get into it too hot and lose the rear end. What I was trying to do. And we've gotten everybody so spread out, I don't see anybody. We're just trying to get the fastest laps we can here at the green mile, the green hell. I think me and Banana are on the same strategies. The fact that he's 7 seconds up on me, I don't think I have a chance of catching him. But Vetter Dan, I think, still has a pit stop to go. There's Turbo. Did he go 4 laps on softs? Is that what he did? He didn't pit that last time? I wonder if Racer 51 did the same thing. And that's why I didn't see them, because they're way up there. The question is, how much time are they losing? Are their tires like dead? Am I going to be able to jump past them now on the medium, now that I've run this one on mediums? That's going to be the big question, is whether I come out ahead of them. Rick's in on his mediums. I mean, he's got his lap on hards. Or did he do 5 on mediums? No, that can't be right, because then he'd only do 1 soft, 1 hard. Because I'm probably not going to see what he comes out on. Alright, Turbo's in. I'm sure Racer 51 is in. I should come out. Oh, maybe not. They're done fueling. I did come out ahead of them. All right. .3 seconds.
Said. Bahaha.
What's so funny, Root? How's commentating going? Funny, the mediums feel so similar to the softs, but I mean, I'm 1.4 seconds down on my fastest lap, so there's definitely a difference. Minutes left. About a little under a lap and a half. That started to get a little too close. What, yellow flag? Back to green flag. Oh, it's Rick Shear. Oh, he went off. He's back in 6th now.
Jack_Skellington said, "Hello Sal.
Welcome back, Jack. There we go. Get a little bit of space on Racer 51 again.
Sue looks like 7 laps. Yes.
There's under 8.5 minutes to go now, so there's less than one more lap. I have 1.8 laps of fuel left, so I can go all of lap 7. It looks like I won't get all the way, well, I may get through all the way of lap 7 with the rundown.
Jack_Skellington said, "You're good on fuel."
Oh, way good on fuel. Fuel is not a problem.
Jack_Skellington said,
Oh yeah,
Use
I've
RH.
used all the tires.
"Hopefully."
I started on hards.
Jack_Skellington said, "Okay, that's my plan too."
Alright, I got Shaggy right in front of me here. I did not see what tires he came out on. Did anybody see that? He came out on mediums? I don't think he's on his hard stint, is he? Racer 51 is reeling me in.
Jack_Skellington said, "Shaggy on RH."
Oh. Dang it. Too distracted. I got excited that he was on RH. I'm like, oh, I'm going to be able to catch him. And then I missed my braking point and then spun it. I got turbo breathing down my neck.
Jack_Skellington said, "Focus, man, focus."
Dang it, he's got more speed. I'm not so good at following people. Alright, way ahead of Vetter Dan. Let's just see if I can stick with turbo. Maybe he'll make a mental mistake. Or if I could stick with him until the long straight and get him on the long straight. Problem is I need to hang with him now through all this curvy bit.
Jack_Skellington said, "Maybe he will pull a RJ and you can send it." Face with tears of joy. Dream Elements said,
Dang it.
if you'd like a custom livery made for you, or your team, contact me at salamandermnracing@gmail.com.
We both went off, but I went off worse. Looked like Racer 51 had caught and passed Shaggy. Well, there's only 2 minutes left now. Tried to be too aggressive. He's 3 seconds up now. I mean, Shaggy's not far away, but holy crap, I'd have to reel him in. Problem is I can't be too aggressive or I'm gonna end up screwing up and then Better Dan can pass me too. That's the last thing I want. I was really hoping to get more of a top 5 in this race. P8 isn't going to help my point standings. Geez, Shaggy is right there. Boy. Boy, time's expired, hasn't it? Oh, we're in the 3-minute runoff. So this is it. Come on. Where's that slip? Oh, I'm not getting the added speed. Thought maybe we'd both slingshot past Shaggy, but it doesn't look like either of us are going to get him. P8. That came down to the wire at the end, though. Well, Jorge finished in first by 42 seconds over second place. Wow. Oh, I needed to keep that cleaner. I made 2 mistakes. Had I not made those mistakes, I would have been P7 or P6 easy, because I lost well over a second in my 2 mistakes. Could have been up there battling with 4th and 5th even. Just needed to keep it a little cleaner. Whew. Still a P8. +1 on my qualifying. It wasn't a bad race. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Jorge Cougar Banana, Rick Shear, Racer 51, Shaggy Turbo, me, Vetterdan Peachoy, Lyric, and Ecstasy out. Ecstasy dropped in the first lap. Then Lyric dropped out.
Cole_Trickle said, I'm tired after that race. Titanium Ashes said, everyone's coming here.
Oh, that was good. All right, everybody. I am done with this race. So that was fun. We are now going to switch gears. Titanium. Everybody's coming here for the broadcast. So I am going to put everyone on break, get the broadcast stuff set up, and then we'll come back after a little while. So sit tight. We're gonna hang out for a bit. And I'll be back.
Titanium Ashes said, okay, I posted your link. G to Jesus said, good luck everyone. G to Jesus said, GGS on your race, Salamander. TKs said, GG. Turlo 51 said, 10 cent me. Up 47 said, GG. Navy Tiger Racing said, Jorge sent me. Sal sub and like drop. Super Beast USA said, hi case. Don Squad Gaming said, cherries. Jerlo 51 said, the music has me ready to race. PKs said, hello again.
How you doing? Can you hear me?
Salamander MN.
Yeah, give me just a second. I gotta get this mic working.
Thanks everyone for stopping in. I am just getting the screens.
I don't know. I don't know how y'all, what y'all had worked out. Can you hear me? Okay. I had to put the, had to switch to a different mic because I got one that doesn't work with my controller, but it works with the phone. I don't know. I'm tired. It hurt a lot. Like, I was having problems with my controller. I felt like I had an aero glitch. I would go around the corners at times, and it would just stick. The car wouldn't turn at all. I was battling that the entire time. I Like I'd go down anything going downhill, they wouldn't turn. You guys hear me? How about now? Okay. Got 12 people right now. Yeah. I'm gonna go back and okay, wait, I was like, I don't know very spotty this one. I don't know if it's on my end. Do what? It's very spotty. You guys are fucking in and out. I don't know if it's on my end or. Yeah, you sound y'all sound fine. Okay. Just once in a while, turn it on. I can start it here in a few minutes. I'm just trying to make sure we got everybody in here. That'll work. That's fine. Yeah, I think we're just missing one person that, there's one person said they weren't going to show up anyways. So let me tag this person real quick and see if they're going to race or not. If they're even in Discord, that is. Speed burner, there we go. I was happy to get that race over with. I'm hurting a lot. He's not so good. Yeah, come on. Wait. Stop. You guys. Yeah. Celebrated too soon. Well, that's the thing, like, I I was thinking that there's a chance that George is gonna have or force an extra lap because just me running the test it's only 7 laps, but he's a minute ahead of everybody. So I'm like, I'm gonna put another lap on there. And so I went and I filled up because I only had one like lap of fuel that I needed to put in. So I ended up putting in 2. That takes like 10 seconds to fix right there. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't have saw me. But I had to make sure because I didn't want to have to pit again to finish the race. Yeah, I don't see the guy. He didn't say nothing.
Hello everybody, and welcome back. We are running the Gran Turismo PHG World Series. We're in round 5. I'm joined in the broadcast booth today for the second split with my co-host Shaggy Doo and Raider. Say hi, guys.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Hey everybody.
So, I believe this is both of your first times in the commentator booth. Is that correct?
Yeah, not from lack of trying. I'm kind of always racing and just never focus on trying to be in the booth.
And Raider, you did split one, right?
Yeah, I did do split 1, so I guess maybe my second one. I don't know. But yeah, it was fun. If I can't race, this seemed like a good alternative, so here I am.
Alrighty. Okay, so let's get into it. We're gonna, for those who weren't here for split 1, we're gonna remind everybody of what we got going on here. This round 5, we are at the Nurburgring endurance track. This is a 1-hour endurance race where the drivers are allowed to choose any Group 4 car. All tire compounds are required. Nürburgring's a tricky track. How do you guys feel about this one, Shaggy? You just ran it in split 1. How you feeling?
I think it's going to be a great race. I know mine was. It wasn't the result I wanted, but I'm dealing with a few things, so it was a struggle, but I got through it, and I'm just happy it's over with. But for these guys, they have an hour of, well, green hell to deal with now.
Exactly. Raider, are you missing out on this one? Are you're missing being behind the wheel?
Not for this track. No, I am absolutely not. That's why I'm talking to you guys and talking to them. Because, yeah, I don't do this track. I will say consistency is the key. That's what I try and pride myself on in every race, is just being consistent. And I think on this track, that pays off in the long run.
Yeah, that's fair. So, yeah, we're watching the guys doing practice here. We got some nice liveries out there. We're watching Rowdy in his Ferrari 458 in a custom livery made by our friend RJ, excellent livery designer. I would imagine, Shaggy, we got qualifying starting pretty soon, huh? We have a few minutes.
I'm about to start it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to start. I gave him a little bit of time and everything to get adjusted and all. And good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
Looks like we got Skellington running the tail Earnhardt Corvette. Yeah, it's just Carl in a Ferrari.
Oh.
Leo running the NSX, not sticking with the Mazda. All right, looks like we got qualifying underway here. Looks like Papa's the first one out. In his McLaren, that's a car that we know Papa likes. Used to be his favorite, I think, since they did one of the physics updates. Hasn't been his go-to quite as much, but in the past, Papa's used the McLaren quite a bit. Superman.
I like the P on the front.
Yeah.
The Superman P,
Yeah, Jake Collins, shout out to him. He's made a number of these custom decals for Papa and the Papa's House of Game contingent, including the GT PHG World Series logo we got going on here. So, Jake Holland's excellent designer. Let's see, let's go through the field here. We were just talking about Leo before we got into qualifying. He's running the NSX. Let's see if
It's not a Mazda.
It is not a Mazda. He's even got the NRL tags on it. Does he know what league he's in right now?
I think he forgot.
Let's
But
take-
in a few short minutes, he'll be reminded just where he's at.
We got Jay and another McLaren. A lot of McLarens apparently in this one. Beautiful PlayStation.
Pop out
livery.
on that one.
We got a long outlap here, so we'll cycle through what these liveries look like. This is how I'm a bit of a livery guy. I like to admire
Also
these
car
cars.
show.
Yeah, it's a little car show. Skellington, like we said, running the Corvette Dale Earnhardt paint scheme going on. Classic.
Yeah, I like it.
Vinny DePoo with big old KFC Papa on the hood. Basic green livery. I like the PHG G.I. Joe style back. We got K-Dub running a Porsche. A nice scaly look. Mountain Dew.
Well, I definitely respect that. Porsche, Germany.
Why not? No choice.
We already saw Rowdy in his. It's funny, the CFK on there is actually the logo for his family farm that he runs. It's an interesting fact. I think it was Jake Hollins actually got the decal in there for him, and RJ put it on a car. A couple of people run that. Kind of neat seeing your own farm logo on your car in the game.
Nice.
Let's see, we got.
Also, if y'all get any interference in the background, there's a dog from the neighbor that thinks it's a wolf. So it's telling everybody, hey, I'm not a dog, I'm a wolf. So if you hear that, that's what that is.
Noted. Nasty
Yes.
here with his 4C Alpha. Interesting looking livery on it. I like it. It's very different. What we got next? Easer Gears in another Ferrari. A couple Ferraris in this one. With the Drive orange on the hood. PHG on the side. That's a brand new decal that Jake Hollins just released recently. With that kind of fractured PHG. I like it.
I like that PHD inside before. Yeah, I like it.
We got It's Just Carl. That's another Ferrari out here. Looks like it's a deep blue. Oh, we got T-Case in the back window. Throwback to T-Case. Another one of our regular broadcasters. Not in the booth this week. He's got other stuff going on. I believe he is in the chat, though, if you guys want to say hi. That's his
He
logo.
would be in a Ferrari if he was taking part in this race. He would definitely be in a Ferrari.
Gotcha. All right, next up we got Racer Dude with a Batman Ferrari. Some flames on the side.
Lots of flames, can't go wrong.
Lots of flaming Batman.
Always makes you go faster.
And then
Yeah,
finally we
50
got
horsepower
Dawn Squad. Oh, in the Sylvia. You know, I tested this car and it wasn't bad. It's actually not a bad car here. So it's the first person I've seen actually running it in race lanes. So props to Dawn Squad trying something different. I think he did that last week too, right? Didn't Dawn Squad run the Burke when nobody else did last week?
Yeah, he's definitely an anti-meta guy.
Gotcha. So that makes sense.
Always, yes.
Funny thing is, the Sylvia used to be the meta once upon a time.
Yeah. First thing.
Trying to scratch my head to figure out where it was the meta. Probably something like Deep Forest or Trial Mountain.
Yeah, you're right. Deep Forest.
I think Lago Maggiore is also meta there too.
Yeah, that does take me back a little bit. When we were getting a Lago track every single week, sometimes two,
Oh God.
every single week.
Please do not remind me of that part behind.
Well, I'm sorry, but PD's already heard it, so. But it's been a while, so it can't be the worst in the world.
All right, so we still have almost half of this outlet to go. So we'll just watch these guys go around. We start their one and only hot lap. Kind of a sinister deal you did for us there, Shaggy, only giving us one hot lap to run.
Well, I'm taking it from an inspiration, old F1, where you would run a lot of laps, or they'd run a lot of laps in qualifying, but a lot of times the track would change, which I don't know, it might change on here, you never know. There is wind, temperatures would change, but they would all, line up and take one final lap to set everything straight, because most of the laps before that were just getting tires warmed up or testing the track itself. One shot qualifying. Go on.
I was unaware that they did that.
Yeah, it tests your nerves, it tests your patience, and any little mistake will definitely show in the overall scheme of things.
Gotcha.
One little bobble will take you from starting on the front row to probably last, if nobody else makes a mistake.
Well, that's the tricky part here with Nurburgring, with it being such a long lap, with so many turns. There are so many chances to make that mistake, that to get a good, clean lap in that's also qualifying fast is a balance, really, that you have to strike. Do you really push it to try to get up front, or you just play it safe to try to just get a lap in and not bin it? Because if you bin it, you only got one shot. So Shaggy, I wanted to ask you, for those of you that don't know, Shaggy's kind of been the brains behind this whole league here, putting together the combos and all that stuff. How are you feeling about it so far? Are you happy with how it's turned out in the first 4 rounds and the first split in round 5?
Oh yeah, I'm ecstatic. There's a lot of support being shown for it, and every week, we hold the qualifying sessions and all, and I think we got 29 people qualified for this one. Not everybody showed up, but things happen, and you can't really always prepare for it. But it's every week is more and more. Oh, sorry, I saw something. I'm privy to a little bit of additional knowledge watching it on my own screen.
Well, by all means, call out if you see a position that's doing something.
Go to Papa right now.
Let's see, 3rd.
Papa.
Yeah, okay, he's already passed it though. Somebody had spun out. I think Jack had spun out, and he just did ghost before Papa went straight through him. So it was kind of a jump scare.
Oh, that was back there. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we already
it was
missed
back there a little bit, like right at the start of the straight. And no, I don't know all. I'm not tuned, so I don't know all the names for the turns, and there's too many anyways.
That's fine. But yeah, if you see something on your screen that's going on, call out the position, not necessarily the name, but the position of who it is, and I can switch to it.
Okay, yeah, I probably have it, like a 15-second start on everything, watching it live. Let's see. Keep it here to make sure.
Well, Leo has started his hot lap. He's out in front. We're going to follow him around at least for part of this lap. We'll switch between others. With it being such a long lap, and it with only being a one shot, it'll be hard to stick with just one person. He's getting it through the GT circuit here. Looks like he's doing it nice. Looks like he saved his tires pretty good on that out lap. He's only, 10-20% down.
Honestly, it's a good thing he didn't choose the Mazda 3 like he originally qualified with.
That thing would destroy the tires.
Horrendous on tires, yeah. You might get 2.5 laps and they're done.
Leo making the transition to the Nordschleifer.
This is tricky right here.
Yeah.
Because you just lose traction going uphill to that left.
Yeah.
That downhill turn to the right. I always overshoot that.
If you get that,
never failed.
You get that front end bouncing and you lose grip, and all of a sudden you find yourself facing the wall. And then if you overcorrect it, you'll spin the back end out. dancing through these S's here. The long, fast section. Jay also flying through there.
And it looks like it's just Carl saved his tires probably better than anyone on that outlap. Using the Ferrari.
Yep.
Probably a good thing though. They're a little more aggressive on the tires than the NSX.
Well, he was way behind everybody. He might have been taking that outlap real leisurely, which is what you need to do.
It was.
But yeah, he's got a lot of tire left.
Because he was, before the straight, he was at like 9 minutes expired time.
Yep. Dawn Squad also did some decent tire wear there. Also, he's just getting onto the Nordschleifer now. This tricky, technical Nordschleifer.
Here you want to go flat out and try to keep it off that left because the grass will act as a magnet, just pull you to the wall.
Oh, you got a little,
Oh, no.
lost a little time
Look
there.
at that.
Held onto it.
Yep. It's so tricky. There's certain spots where you want to eat up the curb because that's going to be the faster route, but then there's other curbs that they'll kind of kick your car out and you need to avoid it at all costs. So figuring out which ones you can use and which ones you can't. It's tricky.
A lot of the uphill curbs you kind of want to stay off of a little bit because it seems like the front end of the car makes contact a little easier than a downhill curb, which kind of seems to run over it level and not make as much contact.
9th and 10th here, these guys are really close, which is not what you want in a qualifying lap. Looks like Racer
we're not
Dude.
racing in we're not racing in qualifying, guys.
Yeah, looks like Racer Dude got around it nice and clean. Since he caught him, it was good that Geezer Gears just sort of gave it to him, and now they can both just go fast and not fight.
We're blocking qualifying.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say that you shouldn't, but it can happen.
Yeah, I always worry about that, especially here. It's like you need to give everybody like a 10-second push-up. The guy behind you, like Jorge was, I think 2 or 3 spots behind me when I started my qualifying lap, and I know he is stupid fast. So I was worried that he might actually catch me during the qualifying lap, but he didn't. I think he backed off far enough that there was plenty of room. And I had Lyric in front of me, and I think I'd given him a good 10-second lead. That turned out to be not a problem. 8, see what Nasty's up to. Plenty of space around Nasty. Not battling with anybody.
Nice fun livery on the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Little mustache.
Well, let's see here. We got Leo, I think, is coming up to Carousel here pretty soon, right? Let's watch these guys go through Carousel. It's always an iconic part of this track.
Another part which I never get correct.
I was having a lot of problems with it. The car was sticking and not turning.
Jay really got through there well. Now he's right on Leo. Is Leo going to just let him by?
Who knows? Maybe the McLaren has the advantage there.
I don't know. In the G70, I seem to be getting out of the carousel better than anybody that was around me anyway. Every time I came out of there, I ended up pulling away by a couple of tenths.
That's definitely the drivetrain for you. What, 4-wheel drive?
I don't know. I think it's 2-wheel drive. Isn't it? The Genesis? Pretty sure it wasn't.
The G70?
Yeah.
I don't think it's in that car. I'm not
I
sure.
didn't even know that.
I don't know. It's the difference between Group 3 and Group 4 that kind of confuses us sometimes, you know, so we're not sure what's what.
Yeah, Leo's put a little bit of space on Jay. Let's see, who else we got? K-Dubs is in there now. Audi's coming up to it. no, Rowdy's already.
If Jay can stay with Leo, he gets an advantage from slip being on and qualifying. So the smart thing for him to do is, if he stays close, is not to try to overtake, but to bump track. That way those cars increase speed, and Leo will be happy.
On that last lap of our previous race lap, I was really hoping that Turbo and I were both going to slingshot past him. It was Turbo.
I don't know how y'all didn't.
Yeah, I was behind him going, why am I not gaining?
And slip is on strong.
I thought for sure the two of us were just going to...
I'm on hard tires. I guess it was
Slingshot
just
around,
fortitude in that car. Said no.
Looks like Leo and Jay, yep, are hitting the long straightaway here.
Yeah, Jay is getting a
Nurburgring.
definite advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, he's getting the slip.
You can see it working.
Papa's way back.
Yeah, Jay's like 4 miles faster.
I don't know. He might actually just pull the overtake on him. The bad thing is, though, if Leo bottles just a little bit, nope, he's an overtake.
Well, that's what
Probably
happened to me.
the best thing to do.
End of the first lap, Racer
There you
51 was battling.
Be careful. Be careful.
Yeah, because right here, Racer 51 got loose and took me out and himself getting through this part. And they held it together.
Right.
All right, coming up to start and
Yeah,
finish.
good
Let's see
call.
what these first laps are, or these first qualifiers are in at. 8:41 and an 8:46.
Yeah, Jay definitely got the help from the
Yeah.
slip. It's probably at least a half a second, 3/4 of a second.
Papa laying down at 8:42. Skeleton's next up. Or no, Vinny Pooh was ahead. He got an 8:36, our first one in the 8:30s.
Ah, look at that.
Skeleton.
Definite improvement from
850.
qualifying.
K-Dub. Who's ahead of K-Dub? Oh, did somebody spin?
Rowdy.
Rowdy.
Rowdy's done, yeah.
I did say I was going to have a segment for the hell is Rowdy doing?
Let's see, what is he bringing in with an 8:45? Let's see what happens.
What's the replay?
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, he just...
Wow.
I didn't quite go back far enough. He just
Rowdy being Rowdy.
didn't get it
And
slowed
then-
down.
Yeah,
Ah.
pushing too hard.
Heartbreaker.
He said he was taking this. Let's see, we had K-Dub with a 9 minutes. Everybody stopped at the end.
I know, what are they doing?
Dawn Squad bringing it across.
Blonde Squad.
And Carl will
9:06.
finish with less than a minute to spare. Nice.
Put them up to
47.
7. Not bad.
All right, well that concludes our qualifying. I just got to wait for the timer to run out. I don't know, definitely slower than Split 1. But there's still some faster times there. That 8:36.
I believe that would have been probably a little behind mid-pack in top split.
Yeah, I did. I think I did an 8:34. No, I did an 8:34, and I was 8th or 9th to start. So
I believe Vinny was towards the very bottom of initial qualifying for this, but then he turns around and gets pole for second split.
So there you
Very
go,
impressive.
right? That's a lot of practice on his part.
Definitely.
All right, Shaggy, you want to take us through the qualifying results?
Just a second. All right, starting P1. Or are we starting on P1 or are we starting at the back?
P1.
I'm not really sure. P1? Okay.
That's what we got up on the screen.
Having technical difficulties because I'm trying to handle this and all that good stuff. Starting in P1, PHG Vinny the Pooh with a 836.204. And in P2, PHG J with a 841.293. P3, PHG Papa, 842.449. I'm just gonna stop saying PHG. We're all PHG. In P4, Rowdy. I'm looking at that right.
Yep, that's
Still?
Rowdy.
Wow. Okay. If not for that, he probably would have been sitting on the front row. Amazing. Rowdy with a 845.872. P5, Nastia with a 846.203. P6, Leo, I'm not going to say all your stuff. Whoever. 846.939. Should have used the Mazda. It would have been more fun. P7, it's just Carl with a 847.650. And P8, PHG Racer Dude with an 847.875. And coming in P9, Skellington with an 850.845. And P10, Geezers, I can't say that. Geezers. It's hard enough having to spell all these out half the time. Then I gotta say them. It was an 857.980. And P11, Gun Squad with a 906.161. And rounding out the field in P12, KW47 with a 907.508.
All right, well, we got our lineup set. How do you guys feel about this one? Are we excited?
Absolutely. Why not? Why shouldn't we be, right?
We're always excited for this.
Always excited. I'm excited that I'm not out there. I'm excited that I'm not driving.
Yeah, I'm excited that I'm not out there for once as well.
Yes, this will definitely be a lot more fun to watch than to race. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a whole different scenario, and I don't know what to do with my hands. So.
Well, this should be an exciting one, seeing as how we had 3 McLaren 650s at the front before, Rowdy and the Ferrari. So it'll be interesting to see if the McLarens have a lot to do. It seems like the Ferrari and the McLarens are popular in this split. With a sprinkle in there of a 4C and NSX, Corvette, Sylvia, and a Porsche.
Yeah,
this
only
is
one
definitely a field.
NSX, right?
Yeah, and
not to take away anything from this split, but maybe the 650 and the 458 are easier to drive. I don't know. I didn't really try them out too much, but that could be the case. Pick up and drive, and you don't have to worry about a lot of different things that you might get from the NSX.
How many NSXs did we have in the first split? That seemed to be more popular in split 1.
Actually, I can look at it right now.
I want to say there were like 3 or 4, weren't there?
Yeah, I was going to say there's maybe 3, 4.
So, yeah.
There
And
were
I think we've seen that all.
6 NSXs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there were 6. Wow.
I think we've seen that pattern, though, haven't we? That split 1 tends to have a totally different set of cars than split 2.
Just a different mindset, I guess. Maybe we were a little more serious. I don't know.
Wow. Who knows?
That, or maybe we just, who knows. But they were 5 out of the top 6 were NSX in top split.
Very interesting.
So, could we see a 3-way at the top for the McLaren? Do the Ferraris catch up?
No. If we go by qualifying, that's what's going to happen. But qualifying is only 1 lap. We're going to have 7 laps on different tires. Right. So
right.
A lot can go wrong, and we'll see how these guys handle. As I'd mentioned on my stream, racing this track is all about concentration, and it's all about staying focused and not getting distracted. This track is trying to kill you at every turn. So the moment you lose focus, it bites you. So we'll see who can keep their head in the game and come out on top.
All right, I think we're about to get ready to start this.
Excellent.
Everybody seems to be ready.
Yeah, they look like they're ready.
All right, guys. Good luck. And
Good luck to everybody.
Keep it on the track if you can.
Yeah, good luck. Keep
Keep
it on the black stuff.
Off the green stuff.
Eh,
All right, pull the trigger, Shaggy.
whatever sticks. Because you can be in the grass. I had it off myself, and you can keep on going.
2 tires at a time is okay. 4 tires,
Yeah.
that doesn't work out so well.
I did that one time. Only time I did it. Learned my lesson.
We'll follow Papa into turn 1 here to see how everything unfolds both ahead of him and behind him.
Let's see.
That P3 starting position. We'll see if everybody keeps her clean in turn 1. And we're off.
We got Vinny starting on the hards. I don't know if that was the best idea. Because he is going to have no traction. He won.
Papa's on the weekends here. We're going to be going to a hard break in turn 1.
Everybody's taking it nice and easy.
Yep, everybody's giving each other space. That's good.
Yeah, very nice.
Head through the rest of the GT circuit. This is what's good to see about these league races. Is people, knowing their limits, being respectful. You keep the racing close when the cars are all still on the track. That's exciting. So, not to toot our own horn, but this is always nice to see what everybody can do.
Even in the lower split, where you would expect the skills to maybe not be on the A+ level or A rank level, but when they show up and they show out, sportsmanship, it doesn't matter. It's for fun.
Yep.
You're having a good time. And keeping it clean, it's always important.
We got 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, all nose to tail going through here. Everybody's getting onto the Nordschleifer now. See how they all fare. Papa got off a little bit there, but gathered it back up. Back to the front of the field. And he's pulled a 1 second gap already with the J. J's got Papa right on his tail.
He's going to stay nice and close for a little while here. You can't push it because you have cars in front, you probably have cars behind you, and if you make a little mistake, you're just going to collect somebody. So you kind of take it nice and easy until we start getting further down the line, and we'll spread out a little bit.
We get through this long, flat-out section. This is definitely a passing opportunity. Get around this tricky right-hander where if you take it just a little too much, you could go off in the grass, but with the slipstream, there's passing opportunities here. I'm telling you, you don't want to be side by side as you come in this left-hander up here.
Papa's putting some pressure on Jay, though.
Oh, he is.
Gotta be very careful here. It's easy to miss your braking.
Oh, Vinny.
Oh no, the hard tires is no grip. And he's doing this with, I guess they would probably be warmed up. I don't know. It's PD, so who knows how long it takes for these tires to warm up. They say they're already warmed up. I don't know.
It's tight. Be careful, guys. Sorted it out.
Man.
Vinny was
Horse racing.
Somebody spun out back there. Who was it? It's nasty.
We got Don Squad taking a little scenic tour.
Let's see what happened here.
Yeah,
Came flying. You have to hit the brakes a little bit going to this left-hander. Oh, he was on the grass when he hit the brakes. Just lost it. Yeah, you can't be hitting the brakes with the tires on the grass. Let's hit some weights for everybody. Good job on the rejoin. Try to get out into traffic, but got Don Squad upset there a little.
We We got G just went off as well.
Yep. GZ or Gear Z.
I'm calling him Jeezy. I mean, come on.
All right.
See, I called him geezer gears.
I'm trying to get it all in.
I mean, unless he likes G-Eazy, whatever he prefers.
Yeah, the replay got him just as he was spun out, so we didn't see what happened there, but he's going to have some time to make up, him and Dawn Squad. Dawn Squad's 3 seconds back behind Nasty, who is 1.8 behind Skeletons. They're spread out a bit at the back.
Under a blanket. Only 6
Big
seconds.
making a move on Leo.
Rowdy just get him. Yeah, Leo's falling down to 3rd. Or down to 6th.
Oh, he's on the hard tires, so he's not going to have
Yeah, good point.
he's not going to have the ability to block. He's just going to have to ride this lap out, take a pit stop, and hop onto something a little more desirable.
I'm surprised so many people near the start, or near the front of the pack starting on hards. I started on hards, but I was back in, I think it was either P8 or P9 where I started.
Yeah, I would expect that.
Yeah,
running in the back.
That was always the way I handled it. If in the dailies, if I'm up there, if they're doing higher races, if I'm up near the front, I'll start on the softer tire. If I'm in the back, start on the harder tire.
Oh, if I'm in dailies, I am definitely holding people up with the slower rubber. I don't care. A lot of times I don't know these people. Who cares? But in a league race, I'm not trying to slow them down. Like these are our teammates, our friends. We're trying to be nice and have a good race and not tick them off to where they get us a little bump. Like, hey, get out of the way.
Leo just got by Rowdy.
Wait a second, we got people hopping into the stream we don't need to be. Gotta go.
Hi guys.
When they do that, they lag it up.
He's actually finding a rhythm there, I feel like.
Yeah, he's pulling away from Rowdy now. Ooh! A-Dub went off there. I don't know if that was a little bit of netcode lag or if he actually went off, but he didn't seem to lose much ground.
Kara's having a moment. That's going to give Leo the opportunity. There we go.
Rowdy touch grass.
Yeah. A little sleepy on the grass.
Leo's holding it together here. I was surprised on hards and he's still up in 4th place. Leo's really showing his stripes here in split 2, both last week to get the win, and this week holding on to the top 4 here with hard tires. It's well done.
I think he wants another win. Otherwise, he wouldn't have switched to the NSX because he qualified in Mazda.
Well, him and Papa have some sort of bet going on. So
He's trying to keep pace.
Yeah.
Rowdy lost it there.
We got about 7 seconds to Papa there, Leo. So push.
I lost Rowdy.
Yeah, he's back in 10th now.
Thought I had the replay on him. Yeah, he's back to 10. Well, let's see, Jay here. Catbird seat. Looks like he is. Yeah, Papa's within the slipstream on the long straight.
I don't feel like it's as strong as it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be strong. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything. Maybe that's just a Group 4 slip for you. I don't know.
It's doing something.
Does Papa go for it up there?
He's not close enough. He's still almost a half second back.
Because he was within a second, and he only gained half a second in the whole straight.
I mean, the Group 4 cars don't have as much downforce, so you don't gain as much with the
I know, but
slipstream.
you would still expect it to be a little more than a half second for the entirety of that straight.
True. All right, looks like
If it was
Vinny's
three,
in.
you would have passed him twice.
Vinny and Leo are both in, getting done with their hard tire run. They're probably happy to be done with that. Skellington also getting off the hard tire. Who else is back there? Racer Dude, Rowdy, Dawn Squad.
I don't understand why Dawn Squad is pitting on
He's on
softs.
softs. Geezer Gears also start on hards.
Unless he's just like, I'm gonna get all the tires taken care of right away. Good. I mean, he does things his own way, so what are we to tell him?
Right? Everybody's got their own different strategy. Sometimes a driver just knows. They pull a rabbit out of a hat,
PHG
get a win.
We do things our own way. We don't care. We don't listen to nobody.
Right, well, still got Jay hanging on to P1. Papa's now in P2. Papa, the proprietor of Papa's House of Game, while Shaggy may be the brains behind the league, Papa's the one who brings the people.
And
Yeah, I guess I was like a hang-around for a little while until Pete was going to join.
he always convinces everybody.
Glad that I did.
If you're around long enough, you're going to be PhD. And if you're not, you're just, I don't know. I really don't know. You're PhD. That's it.
It's just,
Well, that's basically what it turned into. I was always there, and then they finally were like, "Now you're just going already." And I was like, "Okay, look."
and it's just Carl was just in third. Now he's back in fifth. Lost 2 spots shortly. But first and second, they're way ahead of everybody else. They kind of checked out. Like third, fourth, fifth are a bit closer together. Then it looks like we got a bit of a gap before we get back to sixth. With Vinny.
Vinny stopped, right? He came in.
I believe
Yeah,
so.
everyone from 6th back, I believe, stopped.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we had half the field, over half the field, started on hard tires and needed to pit right away, or wanted to pit right away. But even then, it's 7 seconds back to Leo. So I think there's also going to be a little bit different strategy here as to who adds fuel or, keeping it topped off versus letting it drain down a little.
Well,
Yeah.
I always want to match it to how many laps you're going to do on the tires. You're going to, plan to do 3.
But Rowdy working on races.
Oh, hang on to it. This is going to be tight. Whew, he made the pass. But he's still there.
Oh, Racer good fighting back. The Ferrari's going at it.
Rowdy has the advantage with the soft tires over the mediums that Racer Dude designed. Rowdy going to show him how to drive a Ferrari. Hey, here, watch this.
He's getting a little bit of space on it
the
now.
track. There you go.
Yeah, he should pull away now. Like,
He's getting a little bit more of a gap.
You definitely feel the difference in tire going through these tricky little spots, because you want all the traction you can to run these corners, because the mediums just feel like they don't turn. They will send you straight to the wall.
See, and that might depend on the car. In the G70, the mediums didn't feel much different from the softs. Although my track time certainly was less in the mediums. I was slower, but it felt very similar. Like I didn't feel like I had to back off as much for medium as I was expecting I had to.
I think on average it was about 3 seconds difference, and so when you're fully pushing.
Well, and over the course of an 8.5 minute lap, that's not much.
Oh, racer dude. You got a hold of the wall. Definitely fighting the mediums and he now has damage.
Yeah, he's got some damage on the front end too.
Oh, yep, just didn't quite get it slowed down for that corner.
This is why I'm not on this track. It's too hectic.
Go to up front. Papa is still hanging on to about a 1.5 second deficit on Jay.
It looks like K-Dub has actually caught them a little bit. He was 8 seconds back there in third place. It's now 7.2. Not a lot of catch up, but a little.
Yeah. Nasty, not that far behind you.
Oh yeah, less than a second. It's just Carl, 5.8 seconds back. Get little pockets where people can fight it out. Get into 2 or 3 cars. The trick with this track, though, is that there is so much momentum that a couple of corners can make or break like a whole second.
Okay, he saved it. He had a little miss there.
It just overdrove the corner. Yep. Kept it straight,
Very
though.
easy to do.
Kept it straight. Yeah, oh yeah. You overdrive one of these corners and get off of the grass.
You'll take a turn, you think you have traction, and then you don't. The car is like, nah.
Problem is you get those tires like to bounce, or you just lose that front end grip where you weren't expecting to.
Track is very bouncy compared to what it would look like. But in reality, it actually is a very bouncy track. It's not all smooth. It's not the Autobahn. It's nerve.
Papa has caught Jay. He's right there.
Yeah, he has. Papa's caught Jay.
Well, he might get an overtake this time if he can stay with him.
If he's that close, he should be able to get it done.
Yeah.
Can he maintain the speed coming out of here? Oh yeah.
Great exit.
Great exit.
Unless he pushes him. Nope.
He thought twice.
The trick with this straight, I will say though, is that it's so long that if you pass right away, you can get the draft back in second and retake it before the end of the straight.
I was actually waiting for Jay to come behind Papa.
Yeah, he's not getting into the slip.
Use a slip, but I think he's just like, it's early. It's only the second lap. We don't have to do
Well, that's
this
true.
right now.
You don't really want to battle going to this braking zone because your car can get upset, and if you've got somebody around you and they're not ready for it, like what happened to me in the first split, me and Racer tangled. We didn't do anything to each other. He just kind of got loose and took us both out. It was an accident.
It's so easy to hit that right apex and send the car into the wall.
Yep, Papa getting off the mediums after only 2 laps. Interesting.
I hope you watched the first race because for most people, we were hitting the pits with 3 laps on the softs, and there were people that were running 4. I could probably have ran 4. I didn't trust it.
My tires were
brand new.
My tires were pretty dead at the end of 3. I was surprised that Turbo and Racer 51 did 4. I got out of the pits and thought that they were back in like 10th or 11th and 12th because I couldn't see them anymore. And it wasn't until later on I realized that they just stayed out. I wasn't ready for that.
The only bad thing about the mediums for Papa is he's now in traffic.
Well, he's on the hard now.
Yeah, he did 2 laps on his mediums. He's probably going to do 1 on the hard, and I suppose he might be trying to then do 4 on the softs. He's just
which is the faster strategy.
And he didn't take fuel at that stop. He just tires.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to take fuel yet. You want the lightest you can have your car, especially with the hards.
Yep. is catching Rowdy. Within a half second. Or no, he's ahead of Rowdy. Rowdy's caught him.
He's ahead of Rowdy.
I was looking at it the wrong way.
Rowdy has definitely got the advantage. Probably gonna. Oh, it's too close. The smart thing is to just tuck in behind him and follow him through and try to make an overtake somewhere else, anywhere else actually.
Problem is getting onto the Nordschleife for now is you're going to have to wait a while before you really get a passing opportunity. Or you have to wait for your competitor to bobble.
That's very easy to wait. Won't take long, I'm sure. There's a few opportunities, but there's
there we go. Leo messed up a little bit.
You really don't want to. Okay, he let him.
He let him by.
Yeah.
This is not the part where you want to go side by side. Definitely not.
Especially with the tire disadvantage. You do not. You don't have the grip. You can't play.
See just how fast does Rowdy get away from him. He's not blowing up by him, but well, Rowdy had a bad exit. Now Leo's right on him.
Which is interesting because you think that Ferrari, okay, he's not pushing me, but you think the Ferrari, which they have awesome acceleration, don't always have the best top end, but this NSX has mid-speed like crazy.
If Leo could have stuck with him through that fast part and could have gotten him on this long, flat-out section. Lost just a little too much. Then again, he might know that Rowdy's just got him. He just needs to let him go.
Yeah, he's not concerned with it yet. It's still, early.
All right, what other battles?
Everybody else is pretty spread out.
Everyone else is battling Barry R.
Yeah.
Just Rowdy and Leo.
Checking.
Hopefully not battling Barry R.
Skeleton here is Corvette. 1.8 seconds ahead of Racer Dude. He's got a ways to go to catch up to Dude. There's been a couple of incidents so far, but everybody's still kept it pretty well on the track, given that this track is so notorious for speeding cars up.
Right.
These guys know what they're doing. I mean, split two.
Well, you want to do your best for yourself, but you also don't want to take anyone out.
Oh, Rowdy loses it. Bounces off the guardrail there.
And he has damage.
Yep, and Leo's through.
See, Leo didn't have to wait very long at all.
Yeah, he had twice he had gotten to the guardrail and was trying to hold Leo off and then lost it again.
Rowdy doing Rowdy things.
So he's going to have to reel in Leo one more time.
Yeah, that's the worst, right? You pass somebody and then you make a mistake and then
run him down again. Yep.
Well, the only positive thing, hold on to it. The only positive thing is he has Leo for a little bit of slip to keep him, at least momentum-wise, going.
That is true. Let's check in with Papa after he changed his tires out. Where's he at? He's got a bit of a buffer around him. Vinny Pooh is 4.5 seconds up. Leo is 16 seconds behind. So he's just running quali laps right now.
Honestly, that's what you want. You don't want anyone behind you to send the nerves going crazy like, oh, and we got Rowdy spinning.
Rowdy spinning again? Come on.
Again. And he's gone. I think he's
getting frustrated.
Yeah, he quit.
That's unfortunate. I mean, he was still in P8. It wasn't like he was running in last place. But
I mean, he could have been disconnected.
It's hard.
Minutes, but we'll take it as
Track
Brady
hard.
said, nah, I'm good. And we've all been there, and we're ready to throw the PS5 or PS4 out the window.
well, like we said,
Back in the day, but now there's too much stuff bolted down. You got rigs, you got wheels, everything's attached. You can't really throw anything anymore.
You're like, this chair. I'd throw it out the window if I could.
Yeah, if I can unbolt the Ford Boost, I don't think you'll all calm down.
I'm gonna throw my back out trying this. It's not worth it.
I just yell now and wake up my family.
I don't have that problem. I have a controller and PS5, and I can probably throw the controller into the woods over there. So
Yeah.
not too bad. I'll throw one that doesn't work. That way I'm like, I'll throw a controller, but
it's like Ada is he starting to catch up to Jay? That Porsche? He's got it down to 1.5.
one thing I've noticed about the Porsche, very good on gas. He can probably get 6 laps of, he can go 6 laps
Wow.
on just fuel, because he's not even halfway yet.
It's not quite the slipstream range, but he is reeling Jay in.
Okay, we just got word from Rowdy that the boss was yelling at him and he can't concentrate.
Concentrate. Yeah.
Yes. The boss being Miss Rowdy, and she's the boss, so he gotta go.
Well, we wish Rowdy well. We hope to see him in the next race. Wow, look at this field, so spread out. We got, what, first, second, third, and then back to fourth, fifth, sixth. There's another pack. It's like Vinny is just out of slipstream range, ahead of Carl. Carl and Papa.
Also, Caleb has better tire management right now than Jay, and more fuel.
Well, and Papa ducked into the pits to get off the hards, and I would expect he is now done with pit stops for this race. So
hopefully he gets back out in clean air.
Yep, we'll see as he comes out and all the pit stops get cycled through. See where he ends up.
The sauce, full tank of gas. Oh.
I don't think he needs the full tank.
Yeah.
I think that might have been a little too much fuel though. Oh wait, are we on lap 4? Yes, we are on lap 4. Okay, it's probably alright. So we're 3 laps to go.
I like the sound of that.
It should be interesting.
Yeah.
I enjoy listening to that low grumble as it's torquing its way out of corners.
If I'm not mistaken, the only American car in the field.
Well,
and for the whole night, actually.
yeah, I was surprised Vetter Dan didn't. He's a big Corvette guy. I was expecting him to be in the Corvette. The first split, he ended up in the McLaren.
Well, I can't say it's not fast. We've seen people put competitive laps down in the vet, but as far as tires, probably not the best.
Yeah, I was commenting on that in the first race, why he wasn't in the vet. He's always in the vet.
Yeah. Well, it's not Red Bull, unfortunately. So, it was very good there.
K-Dub is hanging right with Jay. Not letting him go.
Still in that, 1.4 seconds. They're way ahead of Vinny. He's
over.
great.
Caleb keeps it nice and straight, he got a chance. Maybe pulling off the win, or at least a podium.
Upset, maybe, right?
Yeah. In the Porsche too. A car no one else is using or has used.
When the Porsche is pretty middle of the road, right? Like it doesn't really excel at a lot, but it doesn't have weaknesses either. Easy one to drive. And just a good all-around car.
The 4C. Like it's there. You can't hate on it, but you're not going to praise the hell out of it.
Yeah. Well, the 4C has been meta at some tracks, and it can be difficult to drive. Like if you've got brake balance, that's usually a car you want to put it to the front. Porsche, you can usually leave the brake balance alone. It doesn't get upset even though it's got the engine in the back.
Nice balanced car.
Yep. Within a second, it was within a second. Right at that spot. It's that rubber band effect where you gain a couple tenths, then you lose a couple tenths. You gain a couple tenths, then you lose a couple tenths.
That was the entirety of the first race.
he just raced the wall there. Got himself some damage for that one.
Oh no.
See that from his point of view. Yeah, I think he just came into this a little too hot, didn't he? So he gets under braking. And, the back end came around. Yeah, just as you were getting and turning it in, I think coming into it too hot, the back end came around on him and he just slapped the wall.
I'm wondering if getting damage, I know running with it long enough does hurt the tire wear, but the initial getting damage, I wonder if that just takes the tire wear down right away. Because he was better than Jay on tires, and now he's worse.
Interesting. I've never noticed whether or not that's the case.
Yeah, he is slightly worse now.
Well, there's a bit of a gap now, so let's see. Nasty looks like he's on an island. Just putting in some laps. Leo also doesn't have many people around him. E6 trying to get his way up to the top 5.
Closest battle right now is probably Racer Dude and Skellington.
Yep, they got 1.3 seconds.
Your Papa's happy. He has clear air, nice track ahead of him.
Nobody in front, nobody behind.
It's nice having that feeling where your pit stops are out of the way. And you just sit there and wait and go, all right, who's going in the pits?
I think he might have messed up because the last time I looked, he was right behind Racer Dude and Skellington, and now there is a near 9-second gap. I think there's something we missed.
Well, Racer Dude just closed the gap. I think Skellington bobbled it there in the carousel. It's hard to tell if he had made a mistake or if it was that good. Yeah, Racer Dude's bottom. This is probably the most technical part of the track now. So Racer Dude's going to have to be patient. Wait for him to make another mistake or until they get to another one of these longer sections.
It feels like the most flat out you can be without or while actually braking still. Because every little corner you want to get through as quickly as possible. And K-Dub just spun out.
Oh no. He was having a good race.
Yeah, I
He was. He's still there. He's got to get this damage to heal.
I mean, spins out. He's still almost 11 seconds ahead of third place. So he had built up himself a nice cushion. Now he's just got to get his thoughts together and keep it on the track for the rest of the race.
That's the goal.
Has K-Dub pitted yet, or does he still have both pit stops to go?
He hasn't pitted yet.
Okay.
So he's still got to use. Yeah, he's got to stop plates.
I mean, he can still go. He can make 6 laps, but you kind of don't want to because you need both tires, both remaining tires to
You need to get on those softs and really use them.
I'm really wondering if you did use 2 different compounds that were required, would it be a double penalty, or would it be just the initial penalty for not changing tires?
You know, I wondered that.
Tried that.
Because you could start, you're right, on 2 different compounds, but I don't know if either of them would count then, would they? Oh, and Jay is in the pits.
Yeah, he's in.
Like, if you were just to run hard, save fuel, and then finish the race without pitting, would it be a double penalty for not using softs and mediums? I don't know how that works. No, I wouldn't advise that.
Isn't that up to you? I kind of want that to happen to see what you do.
Right? We'll try that sometime.
It's just Carl ducking.
We'll do it in
pits.
testing, not the race.
And K-Dub still has not pitted. Or did K-Dub start on hards?
Okay, he did pit, actually. I don't know. Because sometimes when we go back and look, it doesn't show a pit. Actually, yeah, I switched through it and it says he pit on lap 1. Like, he pit before. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so I'll bet he started on hard, so he has pitted 1 time.
Okay.
And this is his 4th lap on mediums. So he's going to do
Okay, so he's
2 on softs, maybe?
He's still in a good position for a good finish.
So Carl came out of the pits in front of Papa.
Papa's right on him. But Carl has fresh, soft tires. So let's see if he can pull away.
And I believe these are the 2nd lap of softs for Papa.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so not real far off.
You do feel it though. It's about a 2 or 3 second difference.
Oh, Papa's got him.
You pushed on that first lap.
Papa got him though.
Sorry, I didn't know what direction it was. Yeah, Papa got him.
Then again, being a little slippery does have its advantages. And he also has less fuel, so a little bit lighter car.
That does make a lot of difference, more than you would expect. I mean, during qualifying, we saw a lot of people doing the fuel burn strategy for that first out lap. And I know with me, that made a couple seconds difference over the course of my hot lap.
I can't do that. It's just not like, unless it's, that noticeable to where your tires will cook, like, really bad. I would lose my momentum. Like, it just throws me off to go slow in the first lap and then, full speed ahead on the 2nd lap.
There's definitely something to be said for that. Because I've had that same thing. You spend 9 to 10 minutes going around trying your best to save the tires, burn the fuel, and then all of a sudden it's go time. And you kind of have to get back into that mindset. Sometimes it's not as easy as you think. Oh, Papa, see what it up there. He did not take damage when he touched the road. He kept his momentum, or maybe that was Necro, because he didn't really seem to have lost much. He would have lost more if he actually. But it's just Carl is catching.
Trying to see who would be the net leader right now. And I think it's Vinny the Pooh.
Has he pitted twice?
Would. I don't know.
He's also got the same tire wear on mediums.
Yeah, he's still got one more pit.
So they both move.
It's just so confusing when you're looking at it. It doesn't tell you who actually pit. It just has random numbers and they don't make sense half the time.
That's where we need somebody to keep notes.
I didn't grab a pen. I got this job at the last minute. I didn't have time to prepare. Otherwise, I would know all 170 something turns, their names.
Oh, come on. We gave you notice earlier on. Oh, can you
Like right before the first race. You're like, all right, you're in. I'm like, all right.
Well, we told you about it earlier in the day.
Yeah, but I didn't know
And then
it
we
was
said,
happening.
then we said we didn't need you, and then we said we needed. We changed our mind a few times. We do that.
Yeah, so I didn't grab a pen. They're like, they're gonna tell me I can't come by. Oh, and Leo, bend it.
Oh, I was just thinking that Leo was up there in fourth.
He's still P4. There was such a gap behind him. He's still there. It's front and rear damage. He made sure to
that braking zone.
hit everything. Now I gotta find a pace car.
That braking zone there, it's easy to lose the rear end, and it looks like that's what happened. We just got away from him.
This car had the opposite reaction to what mine was doing earlier, which was his turned all the way around, mine wouldn't turn halfway. So he kept getting stuck.
Well, Leo's still got an 8-second lead on fifth, so they had spread themselves out enough.
I have no idea.
Carl's moving back in on Hopper.
He's within a second. Still got his blinker on. I wonder if he knows he has his blinker.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. You know, you're driving his blinker on.
I've done that. I go to like catch a spin, and I end up bumping the button, and I don't realize it. For who knows how long?
He gets up to Papa, he can say, on your left. And he got the blinker already for it.
Oh, and I just noticed Racer Dude is not far ahead of Papa here, so...
No, they're catching him.
He's having a little trouble.
Papa's catching him good.
Something happened with Carl, too. He fell back a little bit.
Yeah, I was 20 seconds back.
It's just like riding a motorcycle, right? You're trying to be all cool and everything, but you're riding around with your blinker. You're riding around with your blinker on. Everyone makes fun of you. You don't realize until you stop, and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, you just, they start pointing at you. Everything, and you're like, oh, something in my face? No, your blinker's on still.
So you're sitting there going, yep. Yeah, they like my car. Look at that, they're pointing me out.
No,
I'm
they're checking me out.
Look at this.
No,
The
you
cars have
won't
gotten
do
all
that.
spaced out. Now we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, all within eyesight of each other.
Right together.
So we could
Yep.
have a bit of a battle here. I mean, we've got 2.5 laps left to go.
About 2 laps ago, Papa was in the same position and something happened and he lost 10 seconds, but he's made the time back up.
Never quit.
Yeah, all you can do, keep on going. Even if you don't like the track, you don't like anything about it, you gotta go.
So they just did the jump, as they call it here in Nurburgring. And what do you guys feel about that? That particular turn gives me such heartburn. Papa gets the pass done. Racer Dude really went slow through that section. Papa just went by him like he was standing still.
Trying to get it done too.
Group 4 cars, they are much more grounded for that jump. Group 3, it's terrifying. You will get some air.
Yep.
And you don't know where you're coming down half the time. You're just hoping it's in the middle of the track.
It's like if I try to push it on that corner, I find that like all of a sudden the front end, like sometimes you go through it and the front end has grip. There's other times you do it where the front end has no grip. And I haven't been able to figure that out. So every time I come to that jump, I'm hitting the brakes just before the jump. in order to get my way around those next set of corners. All right, we got K-Dub and Vinny are
K-Dub
both in,
and
our
Vinny.
2 leaders.
Yep.
So let's watch
Josh?
Jay here, see if he is going to jump them, or is he also coming in the pits? He is also coming in the pits. So that's got Leo.
I do hope they get onto the softs. Because they need to be.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Leo also coming in the pits. So this is the pit lap. So
Top
that leaves
dog.
Skellington also coming in the pits. Papa is not. That's right, because he is done with pits, and he's up to 3rd place now. So I believe 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th all have their pits done.
And Papa has to tough it out for 2 more laps with Jay behind him on fresh, soft tires for the next 2 laps.
That's a tall order.
Now, who came in front? Didn't Jay come in first?
K-Dub came in. K-Dub and Vinny were the first 2.
All right. Okay.
K-Dub definitely overfilled the tank.
Yes. Vinny, yes, less than half a tank.
He's got
The
He
good thing
maybe
about
pumped it.
having the I guess lower ranked race after the top split race you can gain strategy, you can gain insight, so you know what you can do to have a good finish in your race. I feel like a lot of people were practicing and didn't pay attention, but that's okay.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah, I think they do.
I spend the whole, when I'm in 2nd split, I'll spend the whole 1st race basically running a practice race, getting in the zone. Now this one might be a bit difficult though. Doing an hour of practice as like an hour-long practice race to be immediately followed by another hour-long race, that might
It's
be
hard
a
to
tall
find
order.
time for it. Yeah, when I would practice, I'd run a couple of laps here and there. I wouldn't do the entirety of it. I probably did that, you know, right when I started practicing, and then after that, just kind of managed a couple laps here and there, just to kind of keep the pace and the flow, you know, like the knowledge there, to where you can just pick it up and be good to go.
And he's now within half a second. With just over a lap and a half to go. A bit over a lap and a half to go. He doesn't get it out.
Yeah, Vinny's
And
on.
they're coming into a heavy braking zone.
Oh, Carl just, I don't know what happened there. I think Papa made contact with him, or felt like he made contact. He's waiting for him.
Oh, good on him.
Yeah, he let him go.
Yeah, I think he might
What
have.
happened? Oh, Papa got by him. And Carl took it back. Oh, and Papa kind of pitched him off to the side.
Yeah.
They were battling hard. It didn't look like he
That
hit
was
him very
racing,
hard.
Yeah.
It looked like a little bit of netcode, like there was a little bit of space there.
But good on Papa for waiting for him. He thought he was in the wrong, and did the right thing. Now he's got to reel him back in again.
I don't think Papa, he definitely didn't have the advantage with the tires being as wore as they are, so it's probably a good thing to just let them go and you know, do their own little race for now, and if he manages to catch back up with him. Fortunately, he has to worry about Nasty behind him. Ooh, brought everybody together.
Well, Nasty's on mediums, but he has fresh mediums. As opposed to Papa, who's got some worn softs.
Surprisingly, the softs, even that worn, are still fast.
Yep.
I don't know how, but it's like you have a ton of grip, but it's slick. But it's still there. Like it's the possibility is still running within a second or two of like what you could, you know, with fresh ones. It's still there. You gotta nail everything right, but I don't know. The mediums are kind of hit and miss. Oh, and Papa loses it.
Vinny's going for the move on K-Dub.
Yeah, Papa's definitely feeling the wear and tear on the tires.
And he's got it on K-Dub.
Yeah, he completed that time.
Let's see what happened with Papa. Oh, is that same braking zone
Yeah.
where those rear tires can just come loose if you get into it too hot. Looks like that's probably what happened with him. Papa's having a good run there. I mean, oh, and he goes off again.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. He's going. Oh god.
Yeah, I can definitely see the frustration now. I don't even have to be on his stream or see his face. I know what's up.
Yeah.
And right now there's probably some either under his breath or probably right on the stream. I don't know. He might be saying some bad things about me right now. Sorry, Papa.
I'm sure it's the I hate this track. I hate this track.
I know he hates this track. I didn't do this intentionally for Papa to hate the track, but there's 3 tracks he really, really hates, and well, one of them was on the schedule this season, so
Right,
yeah.
Nasty got around. It's just Carl. Puts himself up for P4.
K-Dub is not letting Vinny out of his sight.
Yeah, K-Dub has a great opportunity to really show what that Porsche can do, even after spins and getting damaged.
Yeah, looks like
It
Vinny's.
feels like everyone's drifting right now.
Looks like Vinny's put, a 1.5 seconds of space on K-Dub. But K-Dub's got an 18-second lead over Jay. So if he can keep it on the track, I mean, podium P2 is his, unless he can find some speed. Find, some last minute or last second flow to catch up to Vinny. But yeah, good on him with that Porsche.
Yeah, he's making it work.
Now we might have a little fun battle if Papa can get by Skellington to have a Papa versus Leo little showdown on the last lap. If he can get by Skellington.
Where's Papa? Papa's got to go another lap or just this is not right?
There'll be another lap.
We're getting 7 laps.
He's tired.
And
Is his tires going to survive another lap?
they should. They look a lot better than mine did after 3 laps.
I'm sure he wants that spot. But he's got over 5 seconds ahead of Skellington to catch Leo, even if he makes this pass.
And Skellington's got the tire advantage on Papa.
So definitely.
Yeah.
Also, American power. America.
Yeah, he get that straightaway power.
Yeah. About to have the bravest lap Papa's ever drove coming up.
Yep.
Very, very bad tires.
Racer dude back here. I still like that livery. Plenty of space around him. Oh, K-Dub is back in the pits.
K-Dub, yeah, so he must have not have made that first stop. So what's he got left?
I thought he turned the hards.
Comes out on Jay. Looks like Jay's going to jump him. Well, it's just Carl's coming in too. Yeah, he's coming out on the hards. He must not have done the hard stint yet.
Wow, this changes a lot.
Yeah, that changed.
K-Dub's still in third. So even with that last second or last lap pit, still in third
Nasty
place.
has the advantage.
Well, that's true. I mean, those hard tires can be slow. So Massey is likely to reel him in as this goes on.
So he's got medium. I expect him to get that. He's been driving a good race.
Yeah, Kato's having trouble with traction right now. Like he's already struggling.
Yeah, he's already.
It's a long lap. Well, and with 5 minutes left to go and a 3-minute runoff, most of these guys should cross the finish line.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how Jack's gonna feel if he can pull this off a position ahead of Papa, who, you know, he loves his NASCAR and Chevrolets and everything, and beats him with a Chevy. I don't think Jack's ever gonna shut up, which is a good thing. Hey,
Well,
enjoy it.
Is Jack playing the peacekeeper in this one? Leaving Leo and Papa separated?
Yeah, the mediator.
Mediator. And Jack's got a 2.8 second lead here, so he's pulled away. Which again, having the tire advantage is not a surprise.
It just worked out that way. Papa had difficulties, and yeah.
Yeah, you just got to keep it on the track. It could be good.
Yep.
Because I don't think there's any way Papa drives that stuff in the past with those tires the way they are.
Yeah, it might require that Skellington makes a mistake. Skellington's losing ground to Leo too.
We got Nasty. Oh! I just switched to him and he spun out.
Oh, he's around. Oh no. Get it straight, get it straight.
He's still in fourth. Let's see what happened there.
He managed to not get damage. I don't know how, but
Man, he was really
Here
catching
comes Leo,
Kato.
though.
and Leo has the tire advantage, so this is gonna be interesting.
Oh, he's off.
Dirty tires. He's stayed dirty so long now.
Oh, it was just the exit coming out of that right-hander. Got the left-hand tires off into the grass and just spun him out.
Leo up to 4.
And on pace for the fastest lap.
He's 40 seconds behind the leader, so probably not going to get a win out of this one, but fourth place, still awfully respectable. Especially when you're not driving.
Right? It's still crazy. We thought that K-Dub didn't have a chance. Or we thought he was going to win it. And we thought he didn't have a chance to get a podium, and now he sits in third. Just the way things work out.
With a car no one else could.
Exactly.
Well,
I
and
think I
Leo's
tried like half a lap.
Well, Leo's the only one in the NSX in this, but there were 6 may have been able to take some. Yeah, you're right. That Porsche is the only one of the entire weekend.
Like Leo didn't feel the vibe with the second split. Chose the NSX because he saw it in the top split. Come over here and nobody's using it. Like, nah. Like, it's not cool to us. Still would like to see him in a Mazda though.
Back to Skellington, still 1.8 seconds ahead of Papa. Papa's still, he can still see him. Hasn't lost sight of him by any means.
Yeah, he's high now.
Well, and
His
this is
tires.
the long
awful.
Long high-speed section. He's slowly reeling them in.
Not this tire.
Oh yeah. He's down to what, 20% on each tire? At least it's even tire wear.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing's got to be a handful right now. You're just gonna have to be careful in a lot of these braking zones to not outdo himself. Oh, and he goes off. Keeps it straight.
Not gonna help him.
It just seems like every time you take the same corner you just took the previous lap, you have to brake that much sooner than you did because of how quickly these tires just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those things are going to be screaming for mercy when we get to the end here. All right, we just crossed the end of the hour, so now we are in the 3-minute rundown.
Nasty is back down the hill too. He's caught up there.
He's still got a second and a half to go. But again, he sees them. I mean, and on a track this big, 1.5 seconds you can make up. Again, as we talked earlier with the momentum, 2 or 3 corners you can catch a half second to a second if you get it right and they don't. Especially if you get a bad exit onto one of these long, flat-out sections. You gain so much time so fast. There, Leo got through the jump a little better, so pulling back away. He's hanging in there. Just checking with Papa again. He's now 4.5 seconds back in Skeleton.
Yeah, with the straight.
He's just trying to finish the race now.
Yeah, those tires.
And this boy's especially why I did not go 4 laps in sauce.
And it's been an hour. He's probably physically tired at this point, too.
It's nap time.
Physically, mentally, nap time.
Oh, and we missed it. Vinny crossed the finish line. We have our winner.
Oh, Vinny, nice job, Vinny.
Well done, Vinny, in the McLaren. Pulls off the win.
All strategy there.
Jay coming in a solid P2, also in a McLaren.
And the car knows he chose.
Porsche with K-Dub. Even after a couple of incidents, still brings home a solid P3, rounding out the podium. Well done, K-Dub.
Not a fender on that car. It's not bent.
You got Leo, who brings it home in P4, and Nasty, who got within a second and a half. P5, rounding out our top 5.
Papa's
Skellington.
saying, thank God.
Yeah, Papa wants this to be done. We got It's Just Carl, and Racer Dude is right on him. Oh, are we going to have a battle at the end? Between the furries, he's there. No, he's not going to get it done.
We don't have enough.
And those were the highest finishing Ferraris, too.
Ferraris seemed like they were maybe going to be the thing.
That was it.
Yeah, Geezer Gears is over a minute back.
Yeah.
He may still get to the... I mean, we have a minute 20 to go in the runoff. But Geezer Gears persevering to the end here, continuing on. Plenty of tire. Dawn Squad. It is anti-meta in the Sylvia.
The anti-meta.
He had to say hello to Barry R one last time.
Oh, yeah, he's got some damage. Why not? You know?
Yeah, a good little farewell tap.
Let's see, geezer gears here. That's how I pronounce it. Geezer gears.
These are good.
I think that's right. I thought I heard somebody pronounce it that way before.
Yeah,
But he brings it across the
Now that
line. Top 10 finish.
Now that you say it, it makes perfect sense. These are gears.
I'm still gonna call him G-Easy.
Dawn Squad's just trying to get across the line before time runs out. Can he do it? I think so.
Come on. Come on,
7,
Don.
6.
Get there.
You got this.
Yes.
Oh, brings it in just in time.
Like it was planned.
All right, so that finishes off Split 2. Raider, do you want to take us through the finishing order?
Yeah, it would be my pleasure. So, winning from pole, Vinny. Finishing first, Jay. Bringing second, the two 650s. K-Dub in a car no one used in either split. Third, Leo, I guess, wins this little battle they have over each other. Papa comes in fourth. Nasty up fifth. Skellington in the only Corvette. Chevy being used, seventh. Papa, or I'm sorry, Skellington sixth. Papa seventh. Carl with the blinker on eighth. Racer Dude ninth. 10th. Dawn Squad 11. And Rowdy with a DNF bringing it up in 12th. That was a good race, fellas. Everyone did a great job.
Well, and that puts round 5 in the books. What a race that was. I mean, there was a lot going on there. We saw in that first lap some really good racing with everybody being kept together. They really did spread out as the race went on and as the different strategies played out. But then as we got to the end, got to a bit of a train again and got to see a little bit more action before we finished this one off. What did you guys think of this? Shaggy?
It was mostly a battle of attrition. It wasn't. I mean, there were battles among the drivers with each other, but a lot of it was just staying on the track, not hitting a curb the wrong way and sending yourself into the wall. There was a lot of that, and that's to be expected. To green hell, it'll chew you up and spit you out. But for the most part, everyone stayed off of each other. I don't think we had any incidents other than I think Papa hit someone or hit Carl actually, and but he gave the spot back and good sportsmanship, and it's the right thing to do. But it was a great race, I think, especially at the front. We didn't know who was going to come out after all the pit stops and everything.
Absolutely. Raider, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, I felt it was a good race. I felt everyone gave each other space. And like I said at the beginning, you got to be consistent. Things happen on this track. You go in the wall, you catch some grass. But if you just keep it on the track, like I think the top 3 did for the most part, you're going to get the result. And that panned out. It's a good race.
I would agree. We had plenty of action, plenty of good racing. So now is the time where we should pick a driver of the race. Let's start with you, Raider. Who do you have as your driver of the race this time?
I'm going with K-Dub strictly by the car choice. 2 splits, 29 drivers or whatever we had. No one chose that car. He brings it home in third. He's my driver of the race.
Good choice. Shaggy, who's your driver of the race?
Well, I was actually going to pick K-Dub because of the same deal. I don't know, actually. But, hey, the only American car make in the field, I'm going to give it to Jack.
There you go.
That works. And myself, I'll take the easy choice and pick Vinny. He had the fastest lap, started on pole, persevered throughout, and won this whole thing. Vinny's my driver of the race. And with that, like I said, I think that puts this in the books. Does anybody have any last words before we call it?
Proud of everyone. Thank you for everyone that showed up and week in and week out, and been to the qualifying, all the practice and everything that they've put into it. It makes my job easier when I have the best team and have the best people to race with and learn from and teach and anything we can do to contribute to helping each other get faster. That's all I want. I do this for fun. I do this for the team itself. I'm not looking to get anything out of it. It's fun to me, so I want to do my best to keep growing from it and taking criticism and then expanding on everything we can. For the next season, we're going to have everyone. So you might see 4 or 5 races in a day for these league races. So definitely be prepared.
We are looking forward to that, certainly. Raider, any last words from you?
Last words from me. Doing this, it's different, definitely out of my comfort zone. So for the next 2 weeks, I will be back in my comfort zone and on the track, and hopefully you guys will have nice things to say about me while I'm on the track.
Absolutely. And yeah, for me, split one, driving in that was a good competitive race. Fun. There were some really fast drivers. As I was saying on my stream, everybody in that lobby was quick, and anybody could have been top 3. I think Jorge had the pace. I mean, he was unreal at Nurburgring. But aside from that, everybody could have been in second or third. It was just a matter of, like you said, attrition. And in this race also, there was some good excitement. There was some good driving. It was fun to watch. I'm really proud of how the team did and how it all came out. So with that said, I think we'll end this one. We are now looking forward to next week. Shaggy, what do we have on deck for next week?
For next week, we have, I don't have the actual lap number and everything, but it is Group 3 at Trial Mountain. This one is going to be fast. It is going to be worse on the tires than this race was. And yeah, it's definitely going to test them.
Interesting. Is there rain at Trial Mountain? Or is there...
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
The way it is with the American tracks, they don't let us have rain.
Yeah, it doesn't rain in America.
Yeah.
Interesting. Who knew? All right, well, that's what we got to look forward to next week. Trial Mountain, Group 3. We hope everybody comes back to watch. Until next time, thank you all for watching. This has been the Gran Turismo PHG World Series, Round 5 at the Nurburgring. What a set of races. Everybody have a good day, a good rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, good night. See you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Okay, good deal. Yeah, he's already gone. He's like, we're done. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. You're ready for bed. That's no problem. Right. Yeah, if you need me again, that's no problem. If you can get other people, that'd be great. Other people that might not be racing for next week or whatever. Yeah. Right. We could probably figure it out on Wednesday since I'm not doing qualifying that day. Unless you want to do it on a day I'm qualifying. Because like, well, I know this coming Wednesday I'm not doing that 9 expedition, so I'll be free on Wednesday for that. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's fine. I can pretty much do whatever during the day. Yeah. Get it all figured out. That's no problem.